most beautiful little flame bearer I have ever seen. Now, we were supposed to have Mr. and Mrs. Burke, the bride's mother and father. Mrs. McKnight is allowed to have the glass in the hand. Mr. and Mrs. McKnight. What's new? Ladies and gentlemen, I will be bringing the food in a short while. Find your name places around, find where you will be seated, and organise yourself. Yeah.
Get yourself in the bloody power seat.
Made a little poem, and I think it'd be very coming tonight before we start into the formal proceedings. Now, Janie's become a Mrs. McKnight. It's time to show our delight. We know the marriage will work because she was once a Burke. And Robert is good for once a night. I had to get that in while I got your attention. Our first toast tonight, naturally is the most important toast tonight, is to our bride and groom. I'll ask everyone to be upstanding with your glasses full. To the bride and groom. Bride and groom. Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! To the bride and groom. Robert, you may be seated. It's a pleasure. I would now call on the groom for a couple of little thank you speeches. He thinks he's getting away scot-free. All he's got to do is marry her. But there's a few little jobs he's got to do. So, it is you, Robert, a toast to the bride. A bit funny, Robert's reading from a paper, and so am I. And if you had a look close there, all Robert's writing. He said, I'm not game to let you add living out there. I just want you to say what I think you should say. That's his idea. Now, this is a great pleasure to propose a toast to the bride's parents, Norm and Maureen. We have to thank them for putting on this turnout tonight. There's a heck of a lot of organisation has to go into something like this, and I do think Norm carried out his job, well, like a squire. He came down that aisle there, and I thought to myself, boy, what a dignified fellow this is. I forgot that was only Norm. It just shows you that what a monkey so well do, Norm, but a job well done, mate. His wife, he's been ably supported by his wife. I think there's been more arguments in the house this last week of who's going to sit where, why, when, and how.
It was in the book.
But Maureen won out. Maureen, you've done a wonderful job. Thank you. And I would like everyone, look, this is a wonderful opportunity when we ask you to have a toast, have a drink of beer or sparkling wine. So I'd ask you, everybody, to a little toast to the bride parents, Normie and Maureen. To Normie and Maureen. Normie and Maureen. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray!
One for the ref.
No, we got no ref here. Thank you. Norm said to me have to say anything, do I, Phil? I said, in my bloody oath you do. No.
Well, after all that, it won't be much. Thanks very much.
I've got two of the worst prompters you could have ever imagined in my brother and sister-in-law. What about this? What about that? I've got it all written down from the... Robert. Our next important toast is one to the groom's parents. Again, if it wasn't for the groom's parents, we wouldn't be here. And especially that night, down at Woy Woy, he would have never got here. But it happened and he's here. And we do thank you, indeed, for getting... He's a good-looking boy. And, you know, I think he'll make it. And thank you very, very much indeed. And we'll have another drink. Yes, another drink. To the bride, to the groom. Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! On the roof. Oh, thank you, Uncle Phil. You know, the other groomsman thought he was getting out of this. You've got another thing coming, Peter. We have a flock of telegrams here now. And I'll ask both Peter and John to up on their feet and read us these telegrams. And keep it clean, thank you. All right, Gil, get Sandy up. Gilbert. One of more. Check for fools.
I'll say it.
That's why I did it twice.
Thank you too, darling.
That's all right.
You're my last granddaughter to get married.
You're allowed to sing this.
What's the expression on the face?
Oh my God, my car.
It's in my front. What a lovely automobile. Where'd you get that from, Rob? Did you get that from cross-country dancing? My God, my car. Look at look. The car door just broke. Oh. Who did that? Sam, jump in. Yeah, welcome.
See you tomorrow.
Maybe.
Don't forget we met the I'll try.